Hey guys, this is Mr. Fell. I'm here to talk to you about Unit 9, Part 1. That was the most recent thing that we saw, that most of you saw before everybody left. So if you kind of take a look at what's going on here. Again, these are just the formulas. This is the big formula unit. Use these big six. Okay, it's all these six here, and it's basically just following the instructions or following what the question's asking you. Okay, it's all in the wording. You guys have to read, use your eyeballs, and read the question. Okay, based on what they're asking for is the direction you go. So, for instance, this first one here talks about the sum of the interior angles of a dodecagon. Okay, if it's the sum, if it just wants to know the sum, it's this guy. Okay, if it's the one interior angle, okay, then it's basically that with divided by number of sides, and n equals number of sides. Okay, so I'm not going to go over every single one of these examples because you have access to this on your Google Classroom, okay? But the examples are all here, the formulas are all here, okay? Use this as a resource. It's a great resource. It's attached to the Unit 9 retake assignment G10. It's part 1 of Unit 9. Okay, you guys probably either took the quiz or are close to taking the quiz. These big six formulas here are the ones we're going to work with here in part 1. Okay. All right. Now, flip on over to the Unit 9 assessment review. This is the review that some of you guys, well, probably none of you got to, but need to get to take the Unit 9 test. Again, this is just using the formulas. I know I said 6 before, really it's just the 4. Then you're manipulating the 2 other ones with the same variation here. So let's just jump in. Number 1 says, find the sum of the interior angles of a regular octagon. So automatically, octagon tells me 8. Oh, that's horrible. You get the idea. So if it says sum of the interior, so we're dealing with this. This is what we're dealing with here. Okay, so let's just copy paste this guy. Okay, this is the winner. Sum of the interior, sum of the interior. If I were you, I would put all 4 of those equations on the top of the sheet. Okay, then just one-stop shop. Okay, now we can go in and we can type in what we need. So 180. Octagon is 8, so 8 minus 2. Okay, so scroll down there. So that's 180. 8 minus 2 is 6. 180 times 6 is, last time I checked, 1080. I don't know what the degree button is, so we're just going to use the star. But that's it. The sum of the interior angles of a regular octagon, 1080. Now, find the measure of one interior angle. Find the measure of one interior angle. Hey, look at that. One interior angle. So we're going to use this guy. Okay, we're going to use this guy. It's just the extra piece on the bottom where n equals number of sides. We're just going to use that. Okay, so we're going to do 180, 8 minus 2, and we're going to divide that by 8. Okay. So again, now this top part was just basically the first question we did, right? This 188 minus 2 is the same, right? So just, subtracts the 6, becomes 1080. So let's just skip a step here. And we're going to say the top part now is 1080. Okay, and that's going to be divided by, let's do a little underline in there, divided by 8, which equals 135 degrees. There you go. So again, sum of is just this guy. One interior is the top of that fraction divided by a number of sides. Okay. This is the easy one. Find the sum of the exterior angles of a regular dodecagon. Anytime you see sum of the exterior, that's the one that's very friendly. That one's just automatically 360, 360 degrees. Okay, that one's an easy one. You like that one. Doesn't matter if that's a hexagon, decagon, 26agon, a millionagon. The sum of the exterior angles is always, always, always 360. Okay, now find the measure of one exterior angle. That's where we have to get this n involved. So we're going to do 360 divided by n. Oh, it doesn't like that. All right, fine. 360 divided by number of sides, which in a dodecagon is 12. 360 divided by 12 is 30. Maybe. There we go. All right. 30 degrees. Okay. So again, those are the big four there. Sum of interior, one interior, sum exterior, one exterior. Okay. And you're just going to repeat the process this whole time. Number 3 says find the number of sides of the regular polygon with an interior angle of 120. Okay, so now we are at this problem here still. This is probably one of the tougher ones that you're going to see. It says find the number of sides of the regular polygon with an interior angle of 120. You might think that you need to start off with this one. However, we can be sneaky. If you look at number 6 on the review remediation guide there, you can be sneaky by subtracting this from 180. Essentially what we're going to do is we're going to try to find our exterior angle. Okay, so what we can do is we can do 180 minus 120. Okay, and that's going to get us our exterior angle. That tells us a lot. Okay, because working with the exterior angle is a lot easier than working with the interior angles. So if we can find the exterior angles, all we have to do then is just divide from 360. So we can do 360 divided by, underline this guy again, divided by the exterior angle will give us the number of sides. Okay, so 360 divided by 60 gets us 6. So it's a hexagon. Sides, 6 sides. Now for number 4, it says a regular polygon has an exterior angle measure of 20 degrees. How many sides does the polygon have? So if they're giving us already the exterior angle, that's fantastic. We can just use this equation here since they're giving us one exterior angle. We punch it in there and we just divide. So 360 divided by the exterior angle they're giving us will equal the number of sides for the shape. So an 18agon, if you will. Okay, so again, these two are a little bit tricky because they're asking you to work the problems backwards. If they're giving you an interior angle, that's probably the trickiest one. Okay, just find the exterior angle. They're giving you the interior, find the exterior. 180 minus 120 equals 60. Remember, the exterior plus the interior equals 180, so we're kind of working that backwards. So once you find that exterior angle, then just use our only equation really that deals with the exterior angle, 360 divided by that exterior angle degree, and it will give you your number of sides. That's what it's looking for, find the number of sides. The regular polygon has an exterior angle measure of 20 degrees. You're just going to run that same formula. They did all that work here for you. They just, boom, gave it to you, 20 degrees. Just divide by 360, or from 360. Get your number of sides. Okay? Okay, so I scrolled down here a little bit. I also moved the formulas from the very top of the sheet down to kind of the middle. That you don't have to do that. That's just so I don't have to keep on scrolling up and down. Number 5 says solve for x. So they're giving us a bunch of angles here, and they are giving us an x. We got to solve for this thing here. So it's not a regular polygon, but what we can do is we need to figure out what all of them have to add up to equal. Okay, so we're going to use this guy. We're going to use this 180 n minus 2, okay, and figure out how many, what all the inside angles add up to be. So let's figure out first of all how many walls this thing has. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 5. It's a pentagon looking thing. Okay. So we're just gonna take this guy. All right. And oh, that's not what I wanted. Copy, paste. All right. So we're using this. Okay. And we're gonna figure out what they all add up to be. Okay. Now since it's a pentagon, I know that I can do 180 5 minus 2, 183. Okay, so they all have to add up to 540. So 180 times 3 is 540, so we need to get a 540 all the way around. Okay, now I know this guy over here is going to be 90, right, because that's the right angle box. So we can do 90, right? 90 plus 111, okay, which is this, plus 103, plus 122, plus x equals the total sum of them all added up together, which we just figured out was 540. Okay, not too bad. Again, step 1, figure out how many sides this thing is. Step 2, punch it in the formula, get that number. Okay, then add up all of the inside angles and solve for x. Okay. Okay, so 90 plus 111 plus 103 plus 122 is going to equal 426. So 426 plus x equals 540. Subtract 426 from both sides. So that's going to be then x equals, and that should get our answer, 114. And always double check, if x equals 114, you can do in your calculators 114 plus 122 plus 103 plus 111 plus 90. And that needs to equal 540. So I'm going to pause it real quick and make sure that, and it did. Excellent. Okay. We're going to do the exact same thing for 6 and 8, quite frankly. Number 6 here, let's figure out how many sides this dumb thing has. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It looks like 6 sides. Okay. So I'm going to use this formula here, this 180 n minus 2. So I'm going to do 180, number of sides was 6, we said. Okay, and then 180 times 4. Okay, and then 180 times 4 should be 720. So looking for 720 in here. Okay, everything has to be added up to 720. Now, we already have all these, which is good. We're just missing this guy. So let's add everything up. We can do, let's do this right here. So we'll start here, just work our way around the horn. 110 plus 120 plus 105 plus 115 plus 125 plus x equals 720. Okay. Now all of this added up should have gotten you 575 equals 720. Okay, and just subtract 575 from both sides, and that will get you 145. Okay, so 145 degrees is x. Okay, same thing for 8. Let's scroll down here and look at number 7. Okay, so it says the figure below consists of a regular pentagon. That's big. Pentagon, I know, is 5. And it's a regular pentagon, so all the sides are the same. All the angles are going to be the same. There's a rectangle down here, and it says solve for x. So first thing you got to do is let's figure out what the interior angle of a pentagon is. Okay, so the interior angle of a pentagon, we got to use this guy. Okay, so let's copy that guy and bring him down with us. Oh, there he is. Okay, that's the guy we got to use to figure out just what from here to here is. Okay, we got to figure out what this little piece is here, because I know this is a straight line, right? It's a rectangle, it's a wall, so I know that this is 180 degrees. Whoa. Okay, 180 degrees. So that's going to be useful too. Let's figure out what this angle is here, though. So we're going to do 180, 5 minus 2. Okay, all that's going to be divided by number of sides, which is 5. Okay, so 180 times 3. I'm sick of underlining, so it's just going to do divide by 5 there. So 180 times 3 is 540. 540 divided by 5 is 108. Okay, so that means that the inside angle in here is 108. Ooh, this guy right there. Okay, well, if I know that from here to here is 180, and I know that from this black line to the edge here is 108, I can just subtract. X's have to be the same. Okay, essentially what you're having is the equation x plus x plus 108 equals 180. Okay, now I can just solve it like an equation. Okay, x plus x is 2x equals 108. I'm sorry, 180 minus 108, 72. Okay, 72 divided by 2 gets you 36. Okay, so while this looks weird, don't freak out. Okay, solve the interior angle. Use some prior knowledge. You know that this is a straight line. It's got to equal 180. You're good to go. Okay. Number 8, you're going to solve just like these ones. I'm actually going to skip it because it's just kind of redundant. But again, you're just going to figure out how many sides this thing has. The answer key is posted for the review. See if you can get it. Again, just add 110 plus 92 plus 152 plus 104 plus x equals whatever that interior needs to be. Number 9. Number 9 is a weird one. It says a regular polygon is covered by the shaded trapezoid. How many sides does the polygon have? Now, again, it's giving you the interior angle. What I would do, though, is I would try to find the exterior angle. That's going to make your life a lot easier. Okay, so remember, to do that, we're just going to subtract from 180. Okay, so 180 minus the interior angle, which says 108, okay, is going to equal our exterior angle. We're trying to figure out what the shape is. Right? There's a shape hidden underneath this stupid trapezoid. We're going to figure out what it is. So 180 minus 108 is 72. Okay, but I know that since I have that's the exterior angle, okay, exterior, I can use that. That's very useful. I can do 360 divided by 72. Okay, and that's going to get me 5. All right, so it's a pentagon. That's good. There you go. Okay. Same thing, number 10 says a portion of the regular polygon is shown. How many sides does the polygon have? Now, they're giving you the exterior angle. That's fantastic. Okay. Here, we tried to figure that one out. All right, so we just did 180 minus 108 because, remember, exterior plus interior equals 180. So they gave us the exterior angle. That's fantastic. We're just going to jump straight to 360 divided by the exterior angle. Fifteen sides. A 15-agon. There's probably a name for that. I don't know what it is. Okay. So that is 1 through 10. Let's flip the page. Okay, so we are on page 3 of the review. These two, 11 and 12, are probably the tricky ones involving exterior angles because you have to find this guy. They're wanting to know angle X here, which is the outside, which is kind of throwing everybody off. Okay, but the easy way to do that, okay, is to use the two exterior angles as your guide. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically make an exterior angle here. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to figure out what this guy is right here and what this guy is right here. And I can easily do that by figuring out the exterior angles. So this shape here is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's a decagon, 10-sided shape. All right, so I need to find the exterior angle of that. So to easily do that, I'm just going to do 360 divided by number of sides, and that's going to get me the exterior angle. So the exterior angle here is 36 degrees. Okay, so the 36 degrees then is going to go right here in that little spot right there. Okay, 36 degrees. Now to figure out this here, so this looks like a hexagon. Let's just make sure. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, that's good. All right, so to get the exterior angle of that, I'm just going to do 360 divided by, again, number of sides. 360 divided by 6 is 60. Okay, 60 degrees. So that means that it's 60 degrees down here. And guess what? That's all we basically need to figure out. We need to tell them what that's added up to, because angle X is the combination of those two exterior angles. Okay, so 60 plus 36 equals the total, 96 degrees. And there you go. Okay, just that easy. Okay, don't freak out. You can figure out, if you really want to, what the interior angle is here, what the interior angle is here, and then subtract from 360. I've seen kids do that perfectly fine if you like to do a lot of work. If you want to take the easy way, just go the exterior angle route. 360 divided by number of sides, 360 divided by number of sides, and then add those up. Okay. Number 12, same thing. Okay. We need to find out what the exterior angle of each shape is. Okay. So we have, let's see what this is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's an octagon, it's a stop sign. Okay, so any stop sign, so that's 360 divided by number of sides. So always get you the exterior angle. So 360 divided by 8, 45. 45 degrees. Okay, so we can put 45 in here. Oops. Just that guy right there. So that's, let's get some colors going here. Let's do, oh, we picked red. Red is here. Boom. Okay, now this is a square, so hopefully you don't have to do the 360 divided by 4. Since this is a square and this is 90, I know that my exterior angle is going to be also 90. Please, if you don't know that, learn it. So then we just need to know the exterior angle, which is just the addition of both of those things. So we're just going to do that to that. 90 plus 45 is, double check, yep, 135. So 135 degrees is that exterior angle of this octagon and the square. Boom, x equals 135. 13, 14, and 15 here. I think I misspoke. I think this was page 3. It's technically page 2. The 13, 14, and 15 are just like, they're identical to 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Just now they're giving you bigger sides, bigger numbers. Okay, so don't freak out about that. This is a 20-gon. Okay, you're just gonna, again, just use your formulas. Use the big 4 formulas to figure out the interior angles, the sum of 20, the sum of the exterior angles of 18. Well, if it says sum of exterior, boom, 360. You don't even need to read the rest of the problem. Sum of exterior is always 360. Okay, so go through here. 13, 14, 15. You can stop at 16. This would be part 2. All the circle stuff, which I think Miss S is going to take care of that. But that is Unit 9, Part 1, polygons with the exterior angles, interior angles, all that stuff. So hopefully you kind of know what's going on. If you have any questions, email me. This is Mr. Fell. Or you can email your geometry teacher. That works as well. But use your notes. The answer key to this is also uploaded on all the Google Classroom stuff, so you have everything you should need. All right. Stay safe out there, guys.